Welcome everybody to this afternoon's opportunity to join the conversation about what some of your emotional experiences have been as a family caregiver.
Caregivers often feel lonely and unsupported in their grief when friends and family don't understand what they're going through.
I have one sister who does not acknowledge him at all. Doesn't say, "How are you doing?" Doesn't say, "It's so sad." You know, doesn't, not, and I guess that's their way of dealing with it, but it makes it so much harder for me because it makes it feel like, am I supposed to be grieving yet? Because he's still here.
People phone and, gee, he sounds so good. Well, he could see their name, he could still read, so he knows who it is, and then he chats with them. And the friends, they may understand a bit, but they don't really understand.
No one else really knows what
Nobody else really knows what goes on. Even my children don't know what goes on in the house.
Did I also hear you say that you notice when you name your grief to other people, they're uncomfortable with that? Everybody else wants to make you feel better or they pull away. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. They tell me I'm a strong woman. I can deal with this.
It's denial or don't want to see their dad in that situation. I don't know how one of your sons is, and it's hard. You're a good son. You're here.
As they say, 99% of life is just showing up.
If someone does recognize your grief and you do talk to them about it and you have a good conversation, they think, okay, they did it and it's over. Yeah. They've stopped, they're moved on, they've talked about your grief and everything else, and I think it's done with. And then we still have to live it.
I think the marvelous thing about our group is that we can call up and say, you know, this is what happened today, and and we all nod and go, oh yes, yes, you know, and we will give each other a gold star. We really do, you know, and we know it's not going to be all gone tomorrow.
That's
we
right.
know there's going to be something else that comes up tomorrow. There's always a new twist in the road.
And we laugh at bizarre things and then cry at the same thing.
Oh, absolutely.
It's important that a dementia caregiver recognizes the grief and actually is able to name it as grief and not something else. Because if they're able to name it and understand it and have an idea of what grief is and what it's like to experience it, then it becomes part of their journey. It doesn't have to be something that they have to be afraid of or run from.